Hello and welcome to Taiwan Tech Dispatch, the podcast where we dive deep into the forces shaping technology, business, and innovation from Taiwan to the world. I'm your host, White Shoe. In today's episode, we're tackling a quiet but powerful crisis, one that isn't making headlines every day, but that could shape the future of Taiwan's tech economy more than any single geopolitical event. While Taiwan has been praised globally for its leadership in semiconductors, artificial intelligence, and software innovation, a critical bottleneck is starting to show. And no, it's not about chip shortages or trade disputes. It's something far more human. Taiwan is running out of talent. Stay with me as we unpack the reasons behind this growing talent crunch, the real-world impacts it's having on industry, and what Taiwan must do to stay ahead. Chapter 1: The Tech Boom Meets a Talent Wall. Let's start with the big picture. Over the past decade, Taiwan's tech economy has been on fire. From TSMC's global dominance in semiconductor manufacturing to the rise of AI startups and deep learning research to cloud computing deployments, Taiwan is no longer just the hardware factory of the world. It's a critical node in the global innovation network. But here's the problem. For every breakthrough and every new product launch, you need people, highly skilled people, to make it happen. And Taiwan simply doesn't have enough of them. According to the 2024 talent report by 104 Job Bank, the demand for tech professionals in Taiwan is far outpacing supply. For example, software and engineering roles in the tech industry have the highest number of job openings. Yet, each job posting receives on average only 0.36 applicants. Yes, you heard that right. Less than one applicant per position. This striking imbalance shows just how dire the shortage has become. It's not just a hiring challenge, it's a structural problem that could put the brakes on Taiwan's innovation momentum. This isn't just an HR headache, this is a strategic bottleneck. Taiwan's tech boom is real, but it's running into a wall made of labor shortages, skill mismatches, and retention problems. So let's dig into the roots of this imbalance. Chapter 2: A Tale of Two Industries. Taiwan's talent crunch reflects a dual reality. On one side, you have tech giants like TSMC, MediaTek, and global firms like Google Taiwan, offering top-tier salaries, advanced R&D labs, and prestige. They're magnets for talent. But on the other side, we see a growing number of startups and mid-sized firms that can't compete. They are facing what I call the no applicants problem. Positions stay open, workloads pile up, teams burn out. And here's the kicker. Even when they do find someone, they often leave within months, lured away by higher salary or overseas offers. Take AI engineers as an example. Many report career burnout within just a few years. The pressure to perform, the long hours, the lack of mentorship is all adding up. And let's talk about education. Taiwan's universities are producing more STEM graduates than ever before. But quantity doesn't always mean quality. Too many students graduate without real world experience. Internships are short. Industry academia collaboration is still patchy. The result? Jobs stay unfilled. Or worse, they're filled by candidates who aren't ready. Meanwhile, a brain drain is happening. Talented Taiwanese engineers are leaving for the US, Singapore, or Europe, where salaries are higher and work-life balance is also better. This isn't sustainable. It's a warning sign, and we need to pay attention. Chapter 3: Education Reform or Educational Imbalance. Let's now look at the educational side. Over the past few years, Taiwan has realigned its education priorities to fuel the tech industry. AI programs, semiconductor tracks, data science bootcamps, you name it. And to be fair, this is a necessary move. But in the process, the humanities, social sciences, and foreign languages have been quietly shrinking. This isn't just about campus politics. It's about building a workforce that's resilient, ethical, and future-ready. Let me share a story. A cybersecurity firm in Taipei once shared that while they can hire engineers to build security systems, they struggle to find talent who understand legal compliance, geopolitical risk, or cross-cultural communication. These are skills that come from non-STEM backgrounds. Taiwan might be trading away interdisciplinary thinking for short-term engineering output. And in the long run, that could backfire. We are not just facing a shortage of talent. We are facing a shortage of well-rounded, future-proof talent. Chapter 4: Are solutions on the table? So, what's being done about all this? To their credit, both government and industry are taking steps. The Taiwan Employment Gold Card is a good example. It's a special visa that lets foreign professionals live and work in Taiwan with fewer bureaucratic hurdles. Tech companies are launching their own talent initiatives too. Mentorship programs, internal boot camps, cross-border recruitment efforts. But these are piecemeal solutions, and there are obstacles. Foreign talent often faces a lack of English-speaking workplaces, difficulty integrating into Taiwanese work culture, and even housing challenges. Meanwhile, Singapore and Korea are becoming hyper-competitive in the global talent race, with better branding, better infrastructure, and more coordinated national strategies. Taiwan needs a more holistic approach. Immigration policy, education reform, and industry alignment needs to move in sync. Otherwise, we're just putting band-aids on a long-term wound. Chapter 5: Culture, Burnout, and What's Next? Let's zoom out one more time. Because even if we fix the hiring numbers, we haven't solved the culture problem. Taiwan's tech industry is at risk of creating an environment that burns people out, undervalues creativity, and rewards specialization at the cost of adaptability. Real innovation doesn't come from silos. It comes from diverse minds working together. From engineers, yes, but also from designers, anthropologists, lawyers, and storytellers. So instead of just asking, how do we get more engineers? We should be asking, how do we build a place where talent wants to stay and grow? Closing and call to action. That's it for today's episode of Taiwan Tech Dispatch. We've only just scratched the surface of Taiwan's talent crisis, but it's clear that the stakes are high. What's at risk isn't just our tech growth, it's the very foundation of our innovation ecosystem. In our next episode, we'll continue this conversation by exploring government policies like the employment scorecard and how Taiwan is trying to win the global talent race. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit subscribe on Spotify or YouTube and check out more insights on my blog at whiteshoe.blog. You can also follow me on LinkedIn and Facebook for weekly updates. I'm White Shoe, and thanks for listening to Taiwan Tech Dispatch. Until next time.